You know right, assassin me. Airport and my moja nananum shegu edigu on my
Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV. So there is an alarming issue the minority is raising. Na wawu nem say nsem bi saba very serious nti ya wose yehwem. Na asemu a minority wa parliament can say wo ma ye nhwehwemu a wo ma ye no atre say $100 million of Ghana ye fango sika $100 million ye ni bebi a afa aban apoketi sa $100 million yi ye nim bebi a sika no afa $100 million eti for $100 million na $100 million no yes saba Ghana sikemu a 1 billion Ghana cedis no $100 million aya 1 billion Ghana cedis na aden ene ebehwe na Ghana ye fango sika 1 billion Ghana cedis aira minority raises our issue say 24 hours ni. So far I've not heard any response from Abai. And you know, we wait. Yen train say ebia wachina and by Monday Abai had a response ebeba. But yanko details of the issue name. Nyanko ngohe the minority areas. Now I see the minority in parliament has sent a stern warning to the Minister of Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, to repatriate all funds accrued from the oil revenue into the Petroleum Holding Fund. According to the minority, government is acting contrary to the Petroleum Revenue Management Act, as revenues are not being paid into the fund. Also, the caucus allege that monies accruing from oil sales from the Jubilee and 10 fields are being transferred to an offshore company. Hey! It's here for asem no emu oremu. Na asem ni nina ne se Ghana mratre se ye fango a yetu no sika yenya e wo sa fango a yetu nim no yenya yemfa sika ne konkogu account bi mu a eye aban account tio asem ni nina no fango na yetu no yetu wi a sika no yemfa konkogu account bi mu a eye aban account. Minority say for some time now aban enya se sika na won fan konkogu events aban account no emu. One more create offshore accounts be account offshore accounts be in Ghana ha. Na e account offshore accounts are mostly omo tai bokro no. Omo sika be he na dey ato offshore accounts mu. Inti account in Ghana ha a enye aban account. E na ye de Ghana ye sika no akwa akotum, which is against the laws of this country. Also, the decision by the current NPP government to transfer revenues accruing from about 944,164 BBLs of crude lifting in the Jubilee and 10 fields to a company established in a safe haven outside Ghana without parliamentary approval amounts to a gross violation of the Petroleum Revenue Management Act 2011, Act 815, and Public Financial Management Act, Act 921, the minority stated on Thursday, September 29th. The statement signed by ranking member on the Mines and Energy Committee, John Abdullah Jinapo, also alleged that capital gains tax was not assessed and collected by the Ghana Revenue Authority in the sale of the 7% interest by Anadakun in the Jubilee and 10 fields in 2021. Therefore, the minority said about $100 million cannot be accounted for. This is surely another Ejapa deal in the making, and we, as a minority, will not sit aloof for this government to raid the national purse, especially at a time when the nation is struggling to raise much needed revenues for critical expenditure. We demand that the Minister of Finance
Melodies
and for that
TV
matter,
on YouTube
government must with immediate effect repatriate all such illegal transfer payments back into the Petroleum Holding Fund. Failure to comply with our ultimatum will compel the minority to use the necessary parliamentary process to haul the Minister of Finance to Parliament for possible censure. After say the ansem no air kono. So my hen ye na omo revert asem na omo ba frɛ finance minister na ba parliament na ya to abetia no say on say mfata say wo say wodan the finance minister. So far senior mama wate ase no, we are here yet to hear from the NPP communication team or the NPP themselves to know the truth behind this story. But this is very alarming. This is very, very alarming. It's here for inti abayin sika a emratre se sika ne yemfa nto abayin account mu obi de akwa akoto ono ni account mu abrochi Charlie ye to me and sama ni ye yemfa ne say Mahama ye president na Ghana ye sika yemfa ne say gold sika ana oil sika a yakase sika no yemfa nkonkoto abayin account mu na Mahama time ye hwe ya de akwa akoto personal account bi mu a enya abayin account a account rekra ni Ghana. It's for, I mean, how will you even feel? It's just say, me do want me to and then I say we and now once the last me besides and be say President Akufo-Addo ne nebusian for especially finance minister no oman aden omo hu ne so oman ye de omo ka won omo hu ne say I say Ghana ye de omo ebusian for aka, like is that what, because I told you that is the only way out. That is the only way out. TV on YouTube. Maybe no ye say near the ne papa ka na ye de omo ebusian for kind no omo aba betena so no. I mean, why on earth will you do anything like that? Like, it's against the laws of this country. Charlie. And her comment Ghana for air passing on this issue. I mean, I said no bro, Miss Okra. Hey, o man de yetimu. Oh, o man de yetim dodo. I say minority should ask Mahama to return the Airbus money. It is shameful. Okay. Yati. I say Ashantis will still vote Baumia. I see, you know, Nane Akufo-Addo, that's old the Akufo-Addo at the I don't want to mention it. Calling himself a president is a big disaster for the nation. Even teenagers can easily see where our current economic woes are coming from. Okay? I say, just look at the raw face of an armed robber, but he holds himself as a finance minister. This crook and mafia kingpin is rather the one always wearing white and quoting the Bible. No kreni nyame nim ni wo. Anka finance minister wonye Kristo ni te se senia wo magana for GD pan na ketie for yeti atio. Hwe finance minister pan de bia me hu se wo sha atare foforo da de bia white. De bia white oba parliament and on Ghana for bekasa no wo quote memory verse. O quote memory verse. Anka finance minister no yo bia wo ye gangster minded wo nyo bia wo ye Kristo ni anka yeti ati. E Kristo ni a wo quote memory verse imponi. Hey! Mu trayen bi o. Oh, mo trayen bi. Oh, mo trayen bi. Ah, mo trayen bi.
MELODIES TV on YouTube.
Anyway, you see, I don't want it to look like we are judging them. What you say? So we are waiting. I mean, it's been 24 hours. We ni abayin ni momo. So I said ni entra. Omo ma embru 24 hours. Omo ba bonti ababe kasa. But we are waiting. It's been 24 hours. And we've still not heard any response from MPP. But we are waiting. We are waiting. See, everyone is blinded by politics, while the country is besieged by criminal politicians, scammers, and prostitutes. But somehow, they think the country will get better. See, this is what many can't seem to understand. When politicians strip the nation of monies that should go to fund critical infrastructure in this country, to spend lavishly on themselves. And you see some Ghanaians, I say, I don't know whether it is NDC leaders that are foolish or NDC followers. Why did God punish Ghana with NDC branch? Anybody who follows NDC will know they have stopped their propaganda of what infrastructure Nanado, who NDC at them, I say, you're 100% right. So the typical Ashanti tribalism comes first before development. So it is no surprise that Kumasi is now turning into the biggest village in Ghana. Okay. I say chop MPP government. Okay. I say right from day one, Ghanaians should understand that these people, MPP, did not come for masses, but rather to fill in their empty pockets. Looking at it, they have no response for any accusation thrown at them. Okay. Want to your comment box them why? Media.